My name is Tamara Hansen. I'm 26 years old and I reside in Lancaster, California. I'm 5'5" and my current weight is 330 pounds. I have had the weight issue since junior high school, and it's been hard for me to make friends with people ever since because of my weight. It even happened to me when I went to high school. I had problems making friends and people making fun of me, picked on and called names that continue to hurt me. The way that the weight's affected my life is that I cannot go to the fair or to amusement parks and go on the roller coasters because there's a weight limit. If the bar can't fit on me, then why should I go? And it makes me feel embarrassed, destroyed, humiliated, lots of many different feelings. It makes me get depressed because the weight I carry. My doctors even told me that I could die from being overweight. So that's why I want to lose this weight and be able to see my nephew grow up and have children, and I want to be able to chase him around and have fun and be able to run and play, and just for me to get my life back together. It's affected me a lot too, because when I go places with my boyfriend, people snicker and they make, obscene and lewd remarks. And it makes me very depressed and hurts my self-esteem. When I go to stores to shop for clothes, I look at the sizes, and when I go to try them on, I get disgusted with myself. It's just affected me in a variety of many ways, mentally, physically, emotionally. When my friends walk outside with me, people make remarks and, look at me funny. When I go to restaurants with my boyfriend, they make remarks like, obviously you need a booze. And it bothers me that things have to be this way, where the world is kind of like, okay, you need to get fit and you need to do it now. Or like, you need to watch what you eat, which I understand that. I want to change my eating habits and the way I go about things. I want to be able to keep up with my boyfriend when he says, let's go somewhere, or let's go to a movie, and not have to lift up the armrest at the movie theater just to sit down, or when I get in a car to be able to fit comfortably instead of having to squeeze. I've had people say, well, you're too heavy to be in my car, so that's pretty bad. That's really bad, given the fact that I am so big. It's hard for me to do things. It's hard for me to wake up in the morning, to look in the mirror and say, I'm beautiful today, or to just look in the mirror and say, I just look in the mirror and I see an ugly person staring back at me. I want to be able to go to those fairs and get on those roller coaster rides and have the best time of my life without somebody looking at me and saying, oh look, there's Free Willy, or being at the beach and want people to give me compliments and say, she has a great body, she must have been on The Biggest Loser. I think that would be so awesome. It would boost my self-esteem. I have issues with that to the point where sometimes I want to just stay home and not let anyone see me, because I'm afraid that people will make remarks. And I get unhappy with myself, because when I look in that mirror, I say, oh no, another day of being heavy, another day of being laughed at, another day of humiliation. And it's hard for me, really hard. Summer of last year, I was diagnosed with cancer in my uterus. Became immune to the chemotherapy. I'm on 42 different vitamins. Lots of vitamins. I became immune to the chemo, and they wanted to try something different with me. They said my weight is what caused the cancer, and that if I don't get healthy, I'll never get rid of it. It's so hard for me to do this right now, but just to let you guys know a little bit about me. My mother was heavy. My dad was a little on the heavy side. My oldest brother, he weighs about 400 pounds, and I was trying to get him to do this with me. And he was telling me that he was fine, and I told him, no, you could die. You weigh 400 pounds. You could die. And yet he didn't care. He said he was fine, and I'm doing this for me. And for my little nephew, because I want to be able to have energy to run around and chase him and play and have fun and just hang out with my friends without the possibility of getting laughed at and people saying, oh look, there she goes, there goes the fat girl. I want to look at them and say, yeah, I may have been big, but now I look better than you. Now I can just say, hey, I look better than you, and there's not a darn thing you can do about it, so you better start working out. That's what I would tell them. You need to work out with me or not work out at all. I go to the stores and I look at the clothes that I actually wear, and when I go try them on, I get embarrassed. Because I'm like, oh my gosh, I wear a size 26, 28, or oh my gosh, I wear a size 18, 20, or oh my gosh, I wear this and that size. Because of the weight, my feet are wide, so I have to buy wide width shoes, and it's like really, really, really scary when I look at it, and I see that W on there, and it's wide width, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I wear a size 10 in wide width shoes. I'm such a big fat beefcake. But I just have to learn how to eat, how to exercise, how to do things importantly. I lost my dad in January, and I started turning to food for comfort, which is really bad, I know, but that's my weakness, especially ice cream. Like, after my dad passed, everything just went downhill. I felt like I had nothing to live for anymore, because my dad was the biggest inspiration to me. And he used to tell me, you would be so much prettier if you were smaller. He said, I don't want to see you die before me. And that's kind of the scariest thing I've ever heard anyone say to me. I'm just tired of the torment, tired of the ridicule, tired of people telling me I can't do it. Oh, you can't do it, it's too hard. Well, I say to those people, once I get on The Biggest Loser, I'm going to show you who I really am. I'm going to give you the best I got, no matter how much you whine and how much you cry and how much I feel like I can't do it. I can do it. I'm the type of person who will do it, not just for you, but for me, and to prove everyone wrong. Not only that, but to prove myself wrong. To let you know that this fat girl will no longer be a fat girl. That fat girl will be turned into a skinny girl who will help turn people's lives around, teach them how to eat right, be sane, and do what they need to do to keep themselves healthy. I want to change my quality of life and be the way that I was before when I was thin. Fun, happy, energetic, realistic, and just able to do the things that I need to do, so that way I can go on those carnival rides, eat what I want to eat, spend time with my boyfriend, and just do the things that I need to do. I'm a Christian. I have my life right. I'm trying to get my life right with God. I'll do everything in my power to keep that faith for Him to help me stay on the right track with me losing weight. And not to sound conceited, but I'm just awesome. I have a good heart. I care for people. I do volunteer work with my church. I just love what I do. I love the life I live and live the life I love. I just want to live it healthier and happier. And with the help of The Biggest Loser, I think I can do that. So I just appreciate your time, and thank you for considering my entry. God bless you, and take care. Until next time.